Hey all, it's been a while. I know the last time I made a video, it was around April, and I said I was gonna make a lot more videos on me using AI to create stuff and sharing that journey with you all. Well, some stuff came up. So first is I decided to quit my job around 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. And I kind of started thinking about that during April. So I submitted my whatever email, resignation email, around that month. So instead of working on AI, my company actually wanted me to stay for like another, 1 or 2 months to finish my projects. So I decided to give my full effort on that before I leave. So there was a little pause there, and then kind of the last 2 weeks, I was also in San Francisco and Seattle, just visiting friends and also just a get away from my computer to completely just work on building my app. So I brought my Mac with me and started just developing each day. I made a crap ton of progress, and I'd be happy to show a demo later. And actually, today I actually just submitted a application to YC, and I actually made a 3 minute demo video on my phone. So I'll probably post that as a short, and I will link that down below or tag it at the end. A little demo of like uh, TableMesh, my app. That's the main app that I will be working on, and it's the main reason I decided to leave my job and just fully dedicated in making this into something great. I see a lot of potential in it, and I will say I'm like super excited about it. And the reason that I decided to leave my job is because I started losing motivation to do my full-time job when something this exciting is like always just calling my name. Like I really, really want to give this a shot. And lucky for me, I do have some budget just from years of savings and investing. So I will be, breaking my own piggy bank to kind of sustain me for hopefully the end of this year. Uh, or unless I find some funding, that'd be great too. In terms of generating revenue on this app, I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. I mean, I do think like if I do make a product that is really, really good, right? Eventually the money will come. Again, this I'm making this as a free product, and the upgrades right now are I really don't think anyone's gonna upgrade. They really want to just use something useful first. And the type of app this is like it requires a lot of user base. So while I am building this really great product, and again, it's I'm consistently or constantly adding more features and improving it, making the UX better. I think there's still a long path ahead of me in terms of the development side. And then on the other hand, I'm also starting to do work on distribution, so marketing and stuff like that. Currently, we are at 300 users and growing around 30 to 40 people a week. So I am starting to see some good growth. I didn't start marketing until like maybe around May. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, I am happy that like at least people are interested, even if they aren't. I think my biggest issue right now is like retaining these users because like people might be interested in the concept, they open the app and don't see like much presence or activity local to them. And then they also aren't ready to really use it to plan like their own internal meals yet. I mean, I do have a few, but I'm just saying like out of the 300, so far I think I've only seen like 4 to 5 individuals that actually created their own like private meal, or there might be a couple who posted to the public but didn't really see any, outcome to that, like no one joined. I do have one really awesome power user from Charlotte who runs like a Charlotte foodie clubs, and he's planning to use it down. I don't know when, but like my app actually has like a ticketing system like Eventbrite, but we are more focused on food related events, and they might actually use it. And that could also grow a small community, hopefully. Um, but anyways, this video is more to just give a kind of life update. Now that I am unemployed, I will have more time to create more videos. I do want to commit to maybe like a video a week. Hopefully, no promises there, but it might be also be a good way for me to kind of keep myself productive. Like it's almost like each week I need to give an update on the progress I've made. So I think that would be pretty cool. Um, in terms of the other apps that I've kind of mentioned in my other video, so one cool one was the swing trading bot. So that one actually had amazing results, and I might show that screenshot in a bit, or maybe in another video. But so I ran my fully automated swing trading bot for 3 to 4 months using paper money of 100K, and the results were it was up like 40K in 3 months, and then I actually turned it off, and then like it's still the stocks that it was playing was just like stuck there, and I looked at it today and it was like up 60K. Um, so the thing with that is I did start trying with my real money since I saw some success there, like probably like 5 to 10K. Right now I think it's only been like maybe a month, or it was like a month off of 5K, and then I added another 5K like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks, and so right now it's up like $500, which is like 5%. That's not too bad. But I mean that's a pretty cool thing, I'd say. I mean it's still not foolproof, but it's kind of fun. The other app that I was um, playing with, not really an app, but like more of like a website, was my dropshipping website. So that I will probably make another video on, but the experience there was I made a dropshipping site called Veritails. It was selling pet products off of Alibaba. It was very cheap to actually set up everything. So it was like more for the experience, and just to see like, hey, what can I do with like a budget of a few $100 and see if I can, get any real money off of that. So the thing about dropshipping is it worked amazing. Like the first day that I launched a Google ad, I actually got my return back and made some money. So like I made an ad on Google, and the first day I think I made like 3 sales. I sold like 2 beds, and I forgot what the other thing I was selling. I think it was like a water fountain. But the issue there is when you make a new website, like kind of like a new business selling e-commerce, I mean, there's like an influx of a lot of this type of thing, like even before AI, right? Like drop shipping was a huge thing, and now with AI, it's even easier to make. So because there's an influx of this, there's also a lot of people like getting scammed and all that. So I think Google is very, um, takes it seriously to audit all of this. So not saying I was scamming anyone, but I think my website didn't pass a lot of the kind of like the I forgot what they're called, like the policies or whatnot. Like it doesn't have reviews or rating. I actually set up the website wrong. I used Shopify, So Shopify makes a website, and then I create my own website that looks even better than Shopify. So I did some like workaround to connect that. But when Google was auditing my website, it was looking at like the unedited Shopify website. So it was like really bad. It didn't pass anything, and I kept like resubmitting to Google to reapprove my account. And each time you send it and you fail, it pushes it back a week. I did this like several times before figuring out that I gave them the wrong website to actually test. And eventually they actually just banned my Google account. So without a distribution channel like that, I kind of just gave up. I mean, it costed like almost nothing to create. It was more for just learning, anyways. But it was kind of cool and exciting when I made like 4 or 5 sales. I mean, it was an experience. I might try it again, but like I mean, I'm already banned on Google on that account, so it's a little rough. And right now, I'm dedicating all my time on TableMesh, because I really think this is like gonna be awesome. And I feel like if I split my attention on too many other things, then it's gonna delay this. I mean, there's still so much to work on, so it's gonna keep me occupied. Um, yeah, I think that's all the updates I want to do in this video. It's not scripted or anything, just really raw. I think the style is gonna be more like this. I think even though like I'm using AI to do so many cool things, I think the videos itself, I'll try to just keep it like keep it real. Oh yeah, one last thing is like the next video, I did do something cool recently, which is I built a fully automated YouTube Shorts video creation, and it's like working pretty great to send a message about TableMesh. I'll probably show that pretty soon because again, I want to make weekly video updates on my progress. Again, we'll cover it in another video. All right, peace.